Thailand has launched airstrikes on Cambodian territory near the disputed Phra Vai Ha border.
The border between Thailand and Cambodia has exploded again. Airstrikes and artillery, thousands fleeing their homes. But why is this happening in 2025? And why is this border one of Southeast Asia's most dangerous hotspots? Let's break it down, fast and clearly. Section 1. What just happened? In December 2025, Thailand launched airstrikes along a disputed stretch of the border. Cambodia fired back with artillery and ground forces. Both sides accused the other of crossing into contested land first. The ceasefire collapsed, and border villages emptied almost overnight. More than 400,000 people have now fled the area. Schools became shelters. Border crossings shut down. It's the most serious escalation since the temple clashes over a decade ago. Section 2. Why this border is, to understand 2025, you need to know one thing. This border was drawn badly. Back in the early 1900s, French colonial rulers drew the border between Thailand and Cambodia. The maps were unclear, inconsistent, and didn't match the real geography. As a result, several areas, especially mountains and temple zones, are still not fully demarcated. One of the biggest flashpoints? The region around Phra Vai Ha Temple, where the two countries fought between 2008 and 2011. Even though the International Court of Justice ruled that the temple belongs to Cambodia, the land around it remains contested. That same pattern exists in multiple spots along the border, and that's why clashes keep returning. Section 3. What triggered the several events led directly to this year's fighting. 1. The Chang Bok incident. In May 2025, a deadly clash killed a Cambodian soldier. Both sides reinforced their positions. 2. Cambodia takes the issue to the International Court. Cambodia said it might ask the ICJ to rule on new disputed areas. Thailand refused, saying border issues should be settled bilaterally, not internationally. 3. Military buildup troops, artillery, and aircraft were deployed near sensitive zones. This increased the chances of miscalculation. 4. The ceasefire broke down. In December, both sides claimed the other crossed into disputed territory. Within hours, the fighting started. Section 4. What this means for the biggest victims are ordinary people living along the border. Farmers, shop owners, school kids. Thousands have lost their homes. Markets and trade routes are closed, and humanitarian groups warn of growing shortages of food and medicine. This conflict isn't just about politics. It's about human lives caught between two armies. Section 5. What happens next? So what's next? 1. ASEAN is urging both sides to stop fighting, but ceasefires in this region are fragile and often temporary. 2. The border still isn't properly demarcated. Until Thailand and Cambodia agree on the exact line, tensions will continue. 3. Both sides face pressure at home. Nationalism is rising. Neither wants to lose disputed land. This means the conflict is unlikely to be fully resolved anytime soon. Peace depends on diplomacy and whether both nations are willing to compromise.